Hello, hello. My name is Divine Flame, and yeah, let's get this started. So, I just want to let you guys know that I have some extensive amount of time playing Warframe, and I want to say that I enjoyed the community, and this community will always hold a place in my heart. And you know, no matter what others may say, or even what I will say in upcoming this video, that I do love enjoy the community and how much it can have grown for the past few years. But I do need to address this because it is something that I've taken notice while I was going through just Warframe on Twitch as well as on YouTube. And it is the over over amount of players coming into like either like returning Tenno or baby Tennos, and either just really demandy on certain things. For example, like learning mechanics and so on, as well as like just saying spoilers without really like asking it the correct way. And I'll continue on this path here because like I just been taking notice of it, and I do kind of want to address it. Be like, I understand the passion and where we, as even veteran players, have gone through. It is imperative that we also have to take care of the community in our own incorrect way. Like, I know some may in the comments section may be saying stuff like, "Well, if they don't learn, how will they know?" Or is one of the is the basics and they have to learn it. And you're right, they will learn it, but it also doesn't help when like that's all what they're flooded for and all the backseating is. Believe me, I know it's really weird when you're not seeing someone bullet jumping every 5 seconds to get the objective in record time. But bear in mind, not everyone's going to get the parkour down easily or even well known, which is why it gives them time to understand and explore. I was even in some of my own friends' chats experiencing this issue myself, and I have to tell others like they just picked up the game that day. They're not gonna like have the muscle memory of learning to bullet jump every 5 seconds. That will come in as due time happens, and that's something that I wanted to mention. Is like we can't keep doing that. I know how much passionate we are, and we know and everything, and it's not even like the basics of like modding and building either. That is a whole other discussion topic that I will have to dwell into later, and honestly I will get a ton of shit for it. But I mean, it comes with the Warframe gameplay and being a player. Like, not everyone's going to agree with you with your sentiments of how you play the game. Like, even with my gameplay now, everyone's just gonna like be like, why aren't you doing this, why aren't you doing that, and so on. But it's a way of just like how all of us try to go through. And I just wanted to mention, like, I love the passion, and this game is the reason why I kept going, is due to the passion of it. But these are the things that's just like have becoming so evident that we have to restrain ourselves on these things, on these Tenno. Like, understand that they won't pick up things as fast as we will, and even then, everyone learns and plays differently, and we have to adjust accordingly. And I don't want to force someone to play the game that how I play it. And I do want to mention that I do love this community. I always will and always will. But let the new players be. Don't backseat as much as we have been. And for those that do come into these chats and just start backseating, just talk to the streamer and get to know them. If they ask something, build-wise, be like, well, some players like to use this, while some players like to do that for some of these enemies, right? When we ask them where they're at in the story, just ask like, hey, I'm curious where you're at in your quest line. right? Don't go into the fucking streamer's thing and say something like, hey, you should immediately, like, oh, you have the hex quest, like, unlocked, do it, you know? Like, that doesn't really feel well. It doesn't feel great for, like, anyone. And I get it, right? It's like more accessibility, the arcanes are really good, you know, but like they're trying to be entertaining, they're trying to put up like their numbers in, you know, they're just trying to learn and also learn the game at their own pace. And it's getting annoying. Where like I have to, or even when I'm like playing other games and having them and just lurking, it's just like, guys, come on, like, if you're going to do this, then please just start streaming then, or like find someone that is already in like your level of gameplay. It's okay. I don't believe that not everyone can really help a baby Tendo, especially when people are very out of date in this game. And it happens, like, I'm not going to deny, like, I was in that group before. But, for example, the neckmech grind isn't as bad as it used to be. Back in the day, we literally had to wait weeks for bullshit. Now, it maybe take like a few hours of grinding just to get every single part and everything. And it's really not as bad as it used to be. Believe me, I've done it multiple times with my friends, in fact, just to farm other shit. And that's what I just want to say, like, the misinformation in Warframe is pretty strong in the community. And it happens. I don't expect things to go as normal as they will. And even some members in the community who has played this game don't always isn't as the same as the players that are playing now. Like, I remember back in the day, before they nerfed the Fortuna grinding, and on the last few days before the change, I maxed out my Fortuna grind. It was just like, wow, I did it. But also, damn, I could have waited like a week or so. But times are different. You know, Fortuna's one of the easier things to grind, and essentially it's not as hard as people might do. It's still boring chore work, don't get me wrong. Syndicate stuff is always going to be like a quote-unquote chore thing to do in Warframe, because you just hit your caps and then you kind of dip out, or if you need to farm something, you just go to the node and farm for it. Like, oh, like, I want to farm more, like, more augmented, but I kind of use my, like, daily cap for it. Well, time to farm, like, Void Cascade or something for a few hours. It's... This comes from the place of heart and love, and I understand that. But as a streamer, I cannot deny that this is something that we players need to get our heads out of. Love you guys, but no, absolutely not. This community has been nothing but good to me, and it will always do good with these new players as well. I appreciate you guys trying to help, but please be very patient with the players, and especially with, and even veteran players that haven't played in a while, or even like, you know, just players in general. Just please, just watch and be very understanding. It may be very difficult, simply because like you're not going to see gameplay that is super high octane all the time, where you're going to see red crits everywhere, or even like slow things like this. Like, I just came in to play this mission just to talk, and lo and behold, like, I'm struggling to even get life support just because of how inactive the enemies are. I just want, but it's something to say that I love the passion, and a lot of you people would not agree with the things I say, and I don't expect y'all to. In fact, I think that's what I love about the best of this community, that we don't always have to agree. You know, things work with different players as it does to me. And who knows, maybe eventually the things that I thought I was right about, I was really incorrect for. And that would be really awesome to see. But I just came in just to talk about that. As a content creator, please be patient with these new players. I understand that like you want them to experience the game, how it's, and I mean this in quotations, supposed to be played. Because Warframe is not made to play in one regard, it's made in plenty. Hell, our builds has seen it otherwise. And, you know, this community has done great things, and we will continue to do great things. Just, please, just tone down on the backseating in the game. It's sometimes a little too much for a new player to handle. And be mindful for the items that they have. And for the love of Christ, please don't give new players Galv mods or shit like that. Like, the trade taxes are too high for them, okay? Like, not long ago, I saw someone trying to trade a new player fucking, what was it? Like a Prime mod, and they keep forgetting that, oh, the trade tax is at a flat milli. Like, please bear that in mind, fellas, okay? Just let them enjoy themselves. Maybe give them something that will be comparable, like Split Chamber, or something of that nature, and let them learn how to farm Galv mods, and give them an understanding how important they are when going through stuff like Steel Path. And maybe give them a few of them, because this game is all about the grind. And, you know, the old saying is, the grind never stops. I want to say, for those that have seen this video, thank you so much for coming in. I do deeply appreciate it, and this is probably a weird first video in mine, but I've been having this idea for a while now. This game is very important to me. It's one of my top favorite games of all time, and it's the reason that, you know, it's a few reasons why I actually want to do content creating this game. Not just for build videos, because let's be honest here, any build that's been made, someone out there has made it better in somewhat regard, or everything that we have built here is subjective to each player depending on playstyle. But again, thank you for stopping by, and hopefully one of these days you can catch on my streams on twitch.tv/DivineFlame. But yeah, have a good one, guys, and hopefully I'll see you guys in the next video whenever I decide to make it, because like my streams, I'm inconsistent as hell. Peace out, y'all. Boop.